So we were discussing about the significant figure. Now there was one more point, actually last point, and it was a seventh point, I think. So it is like pure number has infinite significant figure. Pure number has infinite significant figure. What does that supposed to mean? Say for example, if I say speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this is a pure number. I'm pretty much confident about this. This is a fact actually. Fact has infinite significant figure. So here it is not 1. If I ask you speed of light, if I describe it as well and has given you that this is a speed of light, so it would have infinite significant figure, not 1. Okay, because I'm infinitely sure that it is this much. This is fixed, this is constant. Pure numbers with I mean constant. I'm talking about constants. Okay, so wherever constants are there, they have infinite significant figure. Where there is no scope of measurement, you are very pretty sure this is this only. You don't need to measure it. Okay, now there are some operations with the significant figure and I'll discuss them. Okay, once in an examination, there was a question in significant figure and it was been asked and people were not sure why it's so simple being asked, so simple question being asked in a national level exam. So things about, let's talk some operations on significant figure. Operations on significant figure. So first operation is, I say whenever you change unit, number of significant figure remain same. Whenever you change unit, so significant figure remain same. They remain same. What is that supposed to mean? Nothing. If I say 4 kilometer, so you are going to change it like not like 4.0 into 10 to the power 3 meter. You can't change it like that, or you can think over it. Here the number of significant figure is 1 significant figure, but here 4 and the 0 after point is also significant figure, so there are 2 significant figure. But can you convert it to like 4000 meter, or can you convert it to like 4.4 into 10 to the power 4 meter? Can you convert it into these two? Yes, you can convert it. This here, what are the number of the significant figure? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 1, and here it is also 1. So yes, you can write it like this only. Okay, sure. So the significant figure would be here, I can write it like the this one and this one only, because the number of the significant figure has to keep. Then the next important thing with significant figure is rounding off. Okay, let's talk of more on rounding off, this important thing, and you must have learned it in your previous classes, but let's make it more clear. Rounding off, so you must have known some basic things in rounding off. Like for example, I say 3.72, you have to round it off, and 3.76, so just round it off to the nearest tens place. Like I need to just round it off to there only. Okay, nearest 10th place after decimal. From decimal, tens, thousand, you read it from there. Okay, so shall we move? Tens would be this place, thousand would be this place for decimal. Okay, so you must know something. If this is greater than the last digit, you need to round off it is greater than 5. Then you do something like +1 or keep it intact. You remember, if this digit is greater than 5, then you add 1 plus to the preceding digit, but here it is less than 5, so you would write it same as it is. But in this case it is greater than 5, so you have to increase 1. Okay, this is also a simple rule, you all know. But the thing is, what would happen if that digit is 5 only? Say for example, I say, what was the number? 3.752. I give you another one so that you can make a contrast over that. 4.75, say for example 6. Okay, what would be the answer in the both cases? So listen it very carefully. If I need to round it off to the nearest tens place, okay, and this one, the one succeeding it, the digit after it is 5 only, less than 5, greater than 5, we know. For the less than 5 it doesn't matter, for the greater than 5 add 1, but here it is equal to 5. So when it is equal to 5, you have to check the preceding digits, no, not the preceding, succeeding digit, the digit after it. If it is non-zero, say if it is non-zero, like 2 and the 6 here, like 2 and 6 here, they both are non-zero, so you just need to do one thing. You just need to increase this number only and only. It doesn't matter whether it is greater than or it is less than. So if it is 5 and the digit after 5 is non-zero, then you have to just increase it. So the problem arises when it is 0. Say for example, if I say 3.750, okay, these all are very important point, and 3.650, okay. So the moment this I have to round it off to nearest tens place after decimal, but this, the 100 place, is 5, not greater than 5, not less than 5, it is exactly 5. So I need to look the digit after it, which is 0, that means 0. Then what would I do? Then I would look the digit preceding 5. If it is odd, so increase it 1. If it is even, then left it like it was there. So odd, then increase 1, then even, then keep it as it is. Okay, if it is the digit after 5 is 0, then you just need to look whether it is even or whether it is odd. Okay, so I just give you a good insight over the rounding off. Now the second operation is calculation in significant figure. So calculation in significant figure. So first calculation is like addition and subtraction. First one is addition and subtraction. So if I'm talking of addition and subtraction, how do you do that thing when the significant figure are being concerned? So for addition and subtraction, just remember one thing, the result has to have least decimal places. Say for example 2.24, and I need to add with it 0.3. so just tell me how many significant figures this have. 3. How many significant it have? 1. But the point here is not the significant figure. Here the result would have the least decimal places. It has the places of those of that number which has the least decimal places. First of all, what would be the result? 2.54. so decimal places, it has 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places, it has 1 decimal places, so the result would have 1 decimal place. So just round it off. 2.5 is the answer. So just I need to round it off to tens place after decimal. Okay, so for calculation you just need to remember that the result would have least decimal place, of course, among the constituent numbers, which have the least decimal place. So the result would have those decimal places. This is the key to tell. I can give you many questions over that, but the thing is, it is a easy thing, and you just need to realize it, you just need to remember it, and that's it. Okay, then the second operation is, of course, multiplication and division. So for that, what we do, I'll give you multiplication and division. So for multiplication and for division, result would have the same significant figure as the least one. Result would have same significant figure as the least one. Here you need to bother about the significant figure. In that case, you just need to not to bother about the significant figure, you just need to bother about the, for addition and subtraction, decimal places. Here you actually need to bother about the significant figure. Say for example, I multiplied 1.23 into 1.2, so whatever would be the result. Okay, I just need to have it to how many significant figure. Say tell me what is the number of the significant figure in the first case? 3. What are the number of significant in the second case? 2. So what do you think then what do you think the result would have? How many significant figure here? 2 or 3? Yes, you're right, it would have 2 significant figure. So first of all, I'll tell you what is 123 into 12. It is 1476. Okay, oh no, point would come here. So now tell me one thing. I told you the rounding off exactly. So it has 4 significant figure, and I can only have result can only have same significant figure as the least one, that means 2. So I need to round it off to the nearest tens place, and for that go to this thing 7. I told you whether this is greater than 5 or less than 5. Greater than 5, so you just need to increase the number preceding it by 1, that is 1.5 is the answer. Okay, if it is less than 1, less than 5, then only just keep 1.4. if it is more than 5, then increase by 1. Actually it's more than half now, so that's why. Okay, then this is all for the significant figure. So practice more questions and get familiar with that. Okay.